Sure. Um, our players know that our defensive effort and focus was not where it needed to be, but that's why these first games back from Christmas break are important to kind of work some of that out. We give John Carroll a lot of credit. I thought they played hard. Probably over the course of 40 minutes, they probably outworked us. They played really hard and knocked down some threes early to make it interesting, right? And so we have to respond to it. I think it was a good test for us before we have a really difficult start to MAC play coming up. And we'll get some rest tonight and then get back to it Monday, Tuesday before a quick turnaround and playing against Bowling Green. But really pleased overall. Second half offensive was a lot better. You can't ever be disappointed with 25 assists and 8 turnovers. So I thought that was good. Field goal percentages got better in the second half. And I thought when we put some subs in the second half, they responded and had a little bit more defensive intensity off the bench, which was good to see. So overall, nice to get the win, but have a lot to learn from and a lot of growth needed as we're moving into MAC play.
Question for both of you, student athletes first. How do you try and prepare your body for MAC play coming up, knowing that it can be strenuous throughout the season? There's 18 games, and how is it so much different from non-conference play?
Yeah, I think being in the training room every day is huge, even in non-conference play, to be able to prepare yourself for conference. And just going hard in practice every day. You can't take days off just because you're tired and whatnot. And MAC play it's intense and it's different because all the teams know each other so well already. The scouting side of things is a lot different and it's really intense. It's all fast paced, a lot of guard heavy, so it's intense. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with her. Just staying in the training room every day and preparing our bodies like in non-conference so we can get ready for conference play.
And specifically for you, you're obviously playing a ton more minutes this year. We talked about your emergence. What do you think has been the biggest thing that's been important for you to remember through non-conference plays you had in the MAC play on this day?
Yeah, just to focus on my body and keep up. Like, this is a lot more minutes than last year, and to just focus more on my defense and grind on that side of the ball.
And Jenna, you're now a leader on this team, a senior. Have you or Bridget said anything to the team or going to say anything to the team about what conference play is like, or is that necessarily not needed to be said?
We have 2 freshmen and 2 transfers, obviously, that came in that haven't experienced MAC play yet. So we talk about a bunch of different MAC games in the locker room all the time, like remember this, remember that, remember when, all this stuff. So I think they all watched MAC play before they came here, so I think they all have a good sense of what's coming, but I think they're also going to realize very quickly once we start, and I don't think it's really needed. But we have talked a lot about it in the locker room.
Going into this year, obviously you have a little bit of a target on your back going in as the defending champions. What is that feeling like?
I guess you could say it's a privilege to have a target on your back, but we need to not think so much about that, and just right now we need to figure out ourselves more than worry about anyone else. We've got lots of things that we need to fix. We're in a good spot, but also a lot to grow, a lot to learn from.
And last question for both of you: what are you most excited about the rest of the season?
To go into MAC play, it's different, it's intense, so just fun to play those teams because you know them so much better than our non-conference teams.
I would agree with that, and I'm always excited for the MAC tournament at the end of the year. So.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys over at the Joys. Hey, and just remember to tell them the parking situation and stuff for you guys across the street, and we'll see you shortly.
Yeah.
Coach, starting off. You mentioned your defensive intensity really picked up in the second half. What specifically do you think was most important on that side of the ball?
Oh, we just weren't playing very hard in the first half. I mean, and they heard about it at halftime. The way we kind of wandered into this game, as much as coaches, we try to emphasize, listen, you got to be focused. We have to be ready. Sometimes teams just for whatever reason, on a rainy Sunday afternoon against a non-D1 opponent, they take things for granted and come in and we didn't play as hard as I would have liked us to play at the beginning. Like, once again, I credit to John Carroll. I thought they came in, they played hard. But these games I coached Division II for a long time. These games are big games on D2, D3 schedules to get the opportunity to play against a D1. And they come in and they play hard. And so if you're not ready, they can do some things to you, and they did. And credit to them. But we needed to pick it up, and I thought we responded okay. I wouldn't say it was miraculous, but we did some great things.
Coach, today was win number 150 for you at Kent State. So first off, congratulations to you, and just your thoughts on.
Just getting older. Longevity, right? So, no, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, it's great to have been here, been able to really establish a career, continue my career here at Kent State, and to get 150 wins means we've had a lot of really good players and coaches, and it's a tribute to them. As we're going through it, and a lot of great memories in those 150 wins for sure. But no, it's great to obviously be someplace long enough to have 150 wins.
Your depth has increased the last few games. Janae Tyler's now back. Specifically, Kaylee Perkins came back today. What can she do for your team?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna have to work through that. It's not like you just add players back from injury and all of a sudden, Deanna Gray's been out for 2 long periods this year. You don't just get into a rhythm right away, and so I think it's going to take a little bit for us to establish I would have liked to have Janae play a lot of minutes with Riley and Kaylee get minutes with the other guards. Now you got freshmen that are playing major minutes and that type of thing, and how you really balance all of that is going to be important. So we'll see. I think we'll probably have some growing pains through that as we're going through conference play. But at the end of the day, nobody has any sympathy for us because we had injuries. So we're going to you have to show up on Wednesday and be ready to go, because I know Bowling Green's good. Beat Arkansas earlier this year, and they have great guard depth and a really good post player in Erica Porter, and they want to beat us. So we're going to have to be on from start to finish in that game. And then the next game, right, it's just no rest. So we just got to be ready to go.
And one of the big strengths of this team, top 5 in the country, over 80% from the free throw line. This is the best your team has ever been from the free throw line through this point in your 9 years. What do you think goes into that?
Yeah, to be honest with you, we really don't talk about I don't talk to players about free throws. I don't spend any time coaching free throws unless there's something when they come in that they need to work on form-wise. But other than that, for me, free throws is about muscle memory, and it's about repetition, and then it's about confidence. And so I don't put any thoughts in their heads about anything with that, and they just shoot them. I mean, we have talented players, and a lot of them are getting to the free throw line, and they're knocking down their free throws. So don't spend a whole lot of time focused on that side of things. We practice it, we work on it, but we don't talk about it a whole lot.
Last question I have for you, Coach. Do you think there's a significant benefit going into MAC play having Bowling Green and Buffalo at home to start the season?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that, but the only thing to that is, you get teams coming in here early feeling like they're playing with house money. If we can sneak a win at Kent State on the road early, that's a great thing, So, and like we talked with Jenna, we have a target on our back. Bowling Green wants to beat us, and I know Buffalo does. And just on and on. I mean, like, all the teams in the league are going to be that way, but these first 2 games are going to be a significant test, and we've got to be ready. And I'm confident we will be. All right, go Flashes.